Timo, only 1 point tonight, but that was not without the full effort of everybody here tonight. That may have been one of the most complete games defensively you guys have played. What did you make of tonight?
Yeah, like you said, I think 0-0 going into overtime, and then I thought we had a lot of chances over the game. So did they, but it was a very tight game. There wasn't a lot of room out there. It was it was playoff type of hockey out there. Obviously, they're a good team, and we would have loved to have the second point, but I think we can definitely build on this game. Like you said, it was a 60-minute solid performance, and now we just gotta build block after block, and this is definitely something to build off.
And you're talking about building those blocks. What are some of those things that you feel you can hang your hats on? Like, okay, this is what we need to do going forward.
Yeah, I thought tonight defensively we played really well. Obviously, we had some chances there. Their goalie made some big saves. I think where we can take another step is just the details, really hammering and all face-offs and everything. And maybe would have liked to have one on the power play too. But like I said, this is a solid performance by everybody, and we got to keep building and getting better every day.
And what is sort of happening with the power play, whether it's the unit you're on, like whoever's out there, it's a long stretch now that you guys have been on, and that could really be the difference maker.
Yeah, it's important, but at the same time, don't get frustrated. I thought tonight we had some good looks. Just a matter of time if you keep going and keep working on it, that the bounce is going to go your way, and it's going to be important. Special teams, at this time of the season, it's important. So they got a good PK too. Credit to them, but a lot of good stuff tonight.
One of the things that Lindy said before the game is he really needed everyone to dial in on the boards play. If you're not going to win your battle, make sure it's tied. It really looked like everyone kind of took that to heart tonight in that area of the game, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure. We knew we had to skate and win the battles. They're a team that competes hard. So in games like these, it's about how you win your 50-50 balance. It's you against your guy that you're supposed to have, and who's going to win more battles is going to win the game. So that's simple.
Bahl, this certainly, 1 point was very well earned. This was a real complete effort from everybody here tonight. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. If we bring that effort and into every game, I think we're going to give ourselves a really good shot to win a lot more and push hard in this last stretch of the season.
What was it about that effort that you were impressed by your team?
I think the effort is obviously there every night, but I think it was just our attention to detail and wanting to be in a defensive position, not give up that unlucky bounce or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think that was one of the biggest things. I thought defensively, I felt we were really structured, and then just staying above guys. They maybe had one breakaway.
Yep.
Didn't look. If I recall, they didn't even have maybe they had 1 2-on-1. I think Luke shut it down. So, if that's what we're giving up, one breakaway and then just point shots like that, I think we're giving ourselves a really good shot.
And against a team like this where there has been struggles, to have those building blocks has to certainly be, something to hang your hat on or just sort of use as a block, right?
Yeah, for sure. But now you just focus on consistency, and that's where that's the hard part, right? You do it once, but now you got to stay consistent and but you got to do that every single night. There's no excuse.
What did you think of, the chance that Vitek gave you guys all night long? Obviously, it hasn't been an easy season for him, but he comes in here and, they trade save for save all night.
Vitek was amazing. He's probably our best player tonight. So, hopefully he doesn't hang his head because he played phenomenal, yeah.
Coach, you pick up the point here tonight. Seems like as disciplined of a game as we've seen from your group, how do you assess the 60-plus minutes tonight?
I thought we played one heck of a hockey game. I thought as a group skated as well. I thought our detail was real good, and we took away time and space. We kept our feet moving in the ozone. We generated the opportunities we needed to generate. We just didn't finish.
Would have loved to obviously walk away with a 2, but you get the 1. So what can this type of game do for your team moving forward?
Well, I think the body of work we put in, you look at the Colorado game, the Calgary game, there's a lot of good inside those games where, you need to finish. I thought our power play tonight, Nico had a couple point blank. We just didn't convert. Opportunity, to probably get them down early in the game. So there was every area from our penalty killing to our power play. I thought we were strong in all 3 zones. So it was the game really had like a playoff feel to it from both teams.
On the other side of it, you talk about the chances. Vitek Vanacek, you decided to go back with him between the pipes. What did you see from him in the type of response game that he had here tonight?
He played a great game for us. I thought we played a really good first period to let him get into the game. Didn't face a lot in the first, but he had to make some quality saves. And with the talent they got up front, you're going to face some opportunities. But I thought our defending, our attention to detail around the net front was good. And, when we had a breakdown, B made a good save.
You talk about those details. One of the things you said before the game is those wall battles. If they weren't going to be winning, you had to tie them. What did you make about the way your team took that to heart tonight?
Well, I liked everything about the game. I liked the wall battles. I liked the pace. We talked about how short the shifts are going to be, and it might be up the ice once and then back and get ready to change. And when you play a game like that where you're pursuing the puck everywhere, you're playing a lot of man-on-man coverage. You're expending a lot of energy, but I got to give our guys a lot of credit. It was a heck of a game.
So what becomes the building block from this going forward?
Well, we're going to have to work on putting the puck between those two red things. It gives our goalie a lot of credit. He played a hell of a hockey game.
What was the key to being so stifling defensively to force Carolina into as many turnovers as they had, the most they've had this season?
Well, like I said, we talked about just constantly being on the puck. Being on the puck. And I thought our guys did a good job. We stayed on the right side of the puck, and we were on it. So when you're on the right side, they got to come through you, and you force turnovers. Sometimes when you got on the wrong side, the Calgary game, I mentioned we had a couple D-zone plays where we got on the wrong side. We're on the right side, you give yourself an opportunity to defend. If you make the right play, you give yourself an opportunity to go the other way.
Thank you.